This 26 Sports high school basketball presentation is presented by Cadillac Casting Incorporated.
And welcome back to Cadillac High School. My News 26 Sports boys basketball action. Cadillac Vikings with a 48-22 lead over the Ogemaw Heights Falcons as a three-point attempt from Kudamash is off the mark. Jay Simon alongside Bill Dooley. First of many basketball games we'll have for you here on My News 26, as they're going to get Cooper Benson for the no high school player in the country ever travels like that travel call.
And girls basketball coming up, Jay, on Friday?
Friday night, yep. The Lady Vikings will be playing host to the Traverse City St. Francis Gladiators here, non-conference action here from Cadillac.
That'll be exciting to get the girls basketball going.
Just underway here in the fourth quarter. There's a nice look down low for Bowen. Caden Bowen with the nice lefty lay-in. 48-24 Vikings. There's a drive by Genema. Front iron no good. Rebound tapped around and collected by the Falcons. Last push right here for Ogemaw Heights. They need, Bill, a good start to this fourth quarter if they want to get back in this ballgame.
Really, after that tough second quarter, they've been playing pretty decent, you know.
Nice look down low again for Bowen. Can't quite finish. A lot of contact. And no call as here comes Cooper Benson. Into the corner for his fellow sophomore. To Joey Sundstrom, who's making his first appearance in the ballgame. Caden Dennis also in the game, so I think we might have seen all but one. I think Spencer Fisher might be the only name we haven't called yet in this game.
Spencer Fisher was in for a little bit.
Now, there you go.
Yep.
Brooks, three ball, uses a lot of rim, but no. Sundstrom with the rebound, and it is knocked out of his hands, and the Falcons will save it. Jace Kudamash. If I told you how to spell that, you wouldn't believe it was pronounced that way. Three ball is good. Gabe Matson with the long three.
And the Falcons they're playing hard, not giving up at all.
That trims the lead to 48-27. And Bill, I glanced down. Did we get a foul call or?
Yeah, there was a foul.
There was a foul. Yep, we're going to get a blocking foul.
Stahl.
Yep, Colin Stahl. Only sophomore on there. Caden Bowen takes a seat, and you got to give that junior a lot of credit battling down low. He's given up a lot of size underneath.
And James Rogers in for the Falcons.
Caden Dennis gets in the scorebooks with a free throw.
Where our honorary captain, Mikhail McGuire, what a great game he's been able to see right there from the bench area.
See if the play he's going to call gets used here early in the fourth. We'll recognize it when we see it, I'm sure. If it's spectacular, Mikhail called it. Benson with the little drive and step out. Not defending him close enough for a 5-second call. He's content to use clock. McTaggart back to Benson. Benson tried the baseline. Tough shot. Well defended there by Matson. And now we're going to get a foul.
It looked like Caden Dennis over the top.
Yep, they're going to get it on the Vikings. Good catch, Bill.
Sundstrom.
Joey Sundstrom goes to my church. I've watched that kid from about 2 feet in height carry a basketball with him everywhere he goes.
It's fun to actually see him, playing varsity ball.
Absolutely. 5 minutes to go in the game. Vikings with a 49-27 lead. Falcons trying to do what they can here. Kudamash, top side for Rogers. Rogers will try the paint. Kick out for Kudamash for three. Strong rebound from Cooper Benson. 4.5 to go in the game. Nice look inside to a cutting Caden Dennis who can't finish, but he'll go to the line for a pair.
Nice ball movement by the Vikings. Been very impressed all the way around. Like I said, getting a ton of players into play, and everybody's looking pretty comfortable right now.
Yeah, I think Keegan Brooks and McTaggart are your only 2 starters on the floor right now for the Vikings.
All
Sorry,
right.
Cooper Benson's out there as well, but now Brooks will take a seat.
And speaking of Spencer Fisher, he's in the game along with Gavin Daniels. So all of the starters are out right now for the Vikings. Loose ball, that'll go to the Falcons. With 4.5 minutes to go, the Vikings are up by 23.
Cooper Benson goes to the bench. I think his night is going to be over as well, as the second unit will get some opportunities here. The Vikings in the bonus, so the Falcons will go to the line for a 1-on-1 here.
I want to remind everybody, if you would like a DVD copy of tonight's game, it's $25. Great Christmas gift. You can contact My News 26 station, and they will set you up with that.
Stahl misses the front end of his 1-and-1, 50-27 Vikings. Barczewski down low to Sundstrom. Nice move, off the glass and good. Oh, I've seen him work on that at the playground a few times.
Boy, that electrified the crowd here.
There's a near steal by Dennis, and it's corralled by Gabe Matson. Matson will hand it off to Stahl. Over to Paulson, inside, stolen.
Quick hands all night by the Vikings. I mean, every one of them are so active.
Yeah, it's cliche, but there have been moments where it feels like there's 6 white shirts out there, not 5. This is a young Falcons team, though. I mean, there's a lot of juniors on here. I'm not sure how many of them were on the roster last year as sophomores, so.
Yeah, there's going to be some learning, some growing pains. And
Yep. 3 ball from Fisher is good.
Nice to see.
3.5 minutes to go in this one. And we're going to get a little bit of a cheapie. Fisher getting in the way. And that will send Kudamash to the line.
Stay tuned right after the fourth quarter. Jay and I will be going over some stats on the post-game show. So we want to thank Terry Dooley also for being our statistician for tonight. That helps.
I think you forgot the lovely Terry Dooley.
We'll
right?
add that. Oh, yeah, absolutely. 35 in for the Falcons. Brian Eimers, 6 foot forward. He is a junior. Eimers, number 35 in the game. Also Tyler Henry for the Falcons.
Kudamash drains both, 55-29. Entry pass intended for Sundstrom, tapped around and collected there by Daniels. Dennis, top side. Driving into the paint is Daniels, and we're going to get a foul, offensive foul.
It was a nice putback by Joey Sundstrom, like you were talking about earlier. He had his hands up high and just right back off the glass. No coming down with it. Didn't
Joey's
count.
got some size at 6'3". He's a big boy as well.
Yeah. I think Cadillac, I was talking to Coach John Emmington. He said between their first scrimmage and their first game, he said there's just been a tremendous amount of improvement. They're just so pleased so far with the way that the boys have gelled and playing good defense.
Paulson with the miss on the other end for the Falcons. There's a nice look down low for Hunter Rensberry.
Timeout by Coach Ryan Benzenberger. 2:35 to go here in the fourth quarter. The Vikings up 57-29.
Orange State, number 108, 6894.
Mike McLaurin doing a great job with our PA announcer here at the gym in Cadillac.
You got your 50-50 ticket, Bill?
Yeah, I'm going to have Terry go collect the money. We'll just donate it back.
That's right. That's right. Well, Bill, unofficially, every single Viking has scored tonight.
That's 12 different players, if my math is correct.
13 different players. I think I have 13 slots on my... Yeah, I got 13. 57-29. Vikings with the lead. Yeah, I got 13 on this roster. So my little score sheet, I keep one extra.
Yeah.
Because for those coaches that like to keep 13 guys, like apparently Coach Benzenberg. Every single Viking, unofficially of course, has gotten into the books tonight.
And that's almost unheard of in basketball, really. I mean, that is awesome.
And it's a testament, too. I know that Falcons have been a little overmatched tonight by the Vikings, but it's a testament to the fact that, as Dennis nearly drains the circus shot, that Coach Benzenberg has some trust in that bench. And he's not afraid to go to it. We saw a lot of these kids in there in the first half. This isn't, garbage time, bring everybody out for the last minute and a half. He's trusted these kids early in this game as well to give them quality minutes.
And when you look at the practice, all the practice in the offseason and coming up into the beginning of the season, these kids are all working 110%. So just nice to see everybody playing.
Caden Dennis with a pattern. He's been to the line 3 times. He's made the first miss the second every time. Stradowski with a nice rebound. Up ahead for Rensbury. No good. Gets his own rebound, though. Crowd wants Rensbury to shoot that 3, no doubt about it.
Yeah. Minute 42 to go in the game. Vikings chewing up a little time on the clock.
Rensbury with the new school jump stop. And we're going to get a foul on the Vikings. Back when you and I played, Bill, you couldn't get away with that.
They were pretty strict with traveling, that's for sure. All right, first time at the line for the Falcons is number 35. That's Brian Eimers. Let's see if Brian can get into the scoring column.
Well, I think back when you and I played, you weren't allowed to leave your feet on a jump shot, right? They were all set shots back then.
Yeah. I think I played basketball up to 3rd grade. I think they had that. What do we have here? Looks like another foul on the Vikings.
Yep, it is.
Shove. So we're getting some free throw practice for the Falcons here late in the game. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight to high school basketball action on My News 26.
Maiden voyage.
That's right.
On My News 26. That's right. Love to hear your feedback. You can send an email to info@mynews26.com.
All positive.
Unless you've got something bad to say about me and Bill, in which case, please don't send it. Right? Our egos can't handle it. Minute and a half remaining in this one. And Daniels is going to get bailed out a little bit there.
Yeah, I think so.
Stumbling toward a travel violation, but a brown shirt got in his way, so he'll go to the lines. Got a little hitch in his giddy up there, maybe banged a knee as he came through.
When you say the brown shirts, I think of FedEx right away. Daniels with the miss on the first shot. 10 fouls each team in this second half. And the Vikings will go to 2-0 in the Big North after this victory tonight.
Yeah, it doesn't get any easier in the Big North. I think they may have started off with, I don't want to say 2 of the weaker teams because that's not a very fair thing to say, but the Falcons and the Wildcats of Alpena are not going to be battling for the title. That's going to be Petoskey, Traverse City Central, Traverse City West. But as deep as the Vikings, Coach Benzenberg's been able to go on his bench and keep his starters rested and healthy. Health is a huge thing in high school, obviously. These kids can get banged up, and I think that bodes well for them because, like I said, it does not get any easier. Petoskey hosting an invitational last weekend when they played Manton. I know for myself, covering Highland Conference basketball for WCDY, you get a good look at Manton and McBain.
Did you
and
see
that's
that?
Who Cadillac gets Friday.
Did you see that score, Manton and Traverse City West? It was actually very close.
Yeah, they played both West and Petoskey very close. They lost both those games, but that's a great early test for a school like Manton.
That is really amazing for a small school like Manton to go up there against those powerhouses and play them toe to toe.
Yeah, Manton and McBain are probably both top 20, maybe top 15 in Class C in the state.
So Manton
McBain has been picked by many if they can get out of what's going to be a very tough district with Manton.
Yeah, it'll
as
be
the team
McBain
that might make it to the Breslin Center.
Yeah, in McBain, Cadillac will square off for
Friday
their
night.
next game Friday night.
Friday night at McBain. That's going to be a fantastic one.
That's always a battle every time those two teams get together. I'm glad that they kind of resurrected that rivalry and play every year now.
Spencer Fisher is going to dribble this one out. 8 seconds remaining. Crowd applauding. And the Vikings are going to move to 3-0 on the young season. 2-0 in the Big North with a 58-30 win over the Falcons, who dropped to 0-3, 0-2 in the Big North. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with some post-game thoughts and statistics for you. You're watching high school basketball on My News 26 Sports.